and welcome to the special edition of Arirang News. I'm Peunji. We will shortly take you live to the site where the 75th Armed Forces Day ceremony will be held at Seoul Air Base in Seongnam City near Seoul. Armed Forces Day is celebrated on October 1st, but this year the event is being held in advance because of the Chuseok holidays. After the Korean War broke out in 1950, the South Korean military was pushed down the Korean peninsula, but eventually the armed forces began to gain ground and finally broke through the 38th parallel on October 1st. So every year on this day, the Armed Forces Day ceremony is held in South Korea to mark this important point in history and to honor all the people serving in every branch of the armed forces. At this year's ceremony, 8 different types of South Korean weapons, including the country's very first locally developed KF-21 fighter jet, as well as the long-range surface-to-air missile and light-armed helicopter, will be on display to the public for the first time. There will also be special events in the sky involving a total of 21 aircraft, such as the KF-21 and the Air Force's F-35A, which will be flying in formation. This year's event is getting especially more attention as in the afternoon, a large-scale military parade will be held for the first time in 10 years. It involves some 4,000 troops and over 170 pieces of military equipment, such as drones, Patriot missiles, and South Korea's medium-range surface-to-air missile, Chungha. As this year's event also marks the 70th anniversary of the alliance between South Korea and the U.S., some 300 military personnel from American forces will also be joining the parade. The parade is usually staged every 5 years on Armed Forces Day, but did not take place since 2013. So now we'll take you live to the site where the event is being held at the Seoul Air Base. And now we see President Yoon Suk-yeol coming to the event to mark this special day in history.
The President and the First Lady of the Republic of Korea are making their entrance. Distinguished guests and the audience are asked to rise from your seats and greet them with a big round of applause and cheers. As the President arrives at the venue, he is shaking hands with major military commanders. The President is moving to the reviewing stand. Salute to the President. Present arms to the President. Salute. Order arms.
지금부터
We will now
광복은
begin
75주년
the commemoration
국군의날 기념식을
of the
시작하겠습니다.
75th Armed Forces Day.
먼저 국기에 대한 경례를
Now,
하겠습니다.
the allegiance to the flag.
탄생이신
The
대빈께서는
guests who are on the podium,
기상국기에
please
대하여
salute
경례해
the
주시기
color
바랍니다.
guard's flag in front of you.
국기에 대하여 받들어!
Present arms
총!
to the national flag.
나는 자랑스러운
I
태극기
pledge
앞에
in front of proud
자유롭고
Taegukgi
정의로운
allegiance to the Republic of
대한민국의
Korea
영광을
for the
위하여
eternal glory
충성을
of the
다할
country,
것을
liberty,
굳게
and
다짐합니다.
justice.
싸워!
Order
총!
arms.
다음은
Next,
애국가를
we will sing the
제창하겠습니다.
national anthem.
애국가는
The national
군악연주에
anthem will be sung until the
통합
fourth
군가
verse,
분단,
led by the
숙명여대
military
학생들이
band,
선도하여
together with the military
1절부터
choirs of the each
4절까지
forces,
다 함께
and combined
부르겠습니다.
choir of Sungmyeong University.
이어서
Next, we will pay silent tribute to the fallen heroes and national martyrs.
일동
Silent tribute.
바로
At ease.
다음은
Next
열병이
is
있겠습니다.
inspection of troops.
열병.
Inspect troops.
열병.
Inspection of troops.
대통령님께서는
The
하단하시어
President will
열병
come
차량에
down the podium to
탑승하시겠습니다.
take the inspection
내빈
vehicle.
여러분께서는 모두 자리에
Distinguished
앉으시기
guests
바랍니다.
and audience are asked to be seated.
지금
The
대통령님께서
President is
국방부
boarding the
장관의
inspection
안내로
vehicle
열병차에
with the guidance
탑승하셨습니다.
from Defense Minister.
1호 차량에는
The President and the Defense Minister are boarding Vehicle 1.
2호 차량에는
The Chairman of the Joint
참모장과
Chiefs
육군
of Staff
참모총장,
and the Army Chief of Staff are
참모차량에는
boarding Vehicle
해군
number 2.
참모총장과
The Chiefs
공군
of Navy
참모총장이
and Air Force
탑승하였습니다.
are taking number 3.
국군
Through
통수권자이신
this inspection,
대통령님께서는
as the Commander-in-Chief
이번
of the
열병을
Armed Forces, the
대한민국의
President will
든든한 수호자로서
affirm the true
역할과
character of our
책임을
armed
다해온
forces
우리
that have
국군의
fulfilled their
참모습을
role and
확인하며
responsibility as
격려하겠습니다.
strong guardian of the Republic of Korea and encourage them.
국민의 아들과 딸인 우리 국군은
Our armed
지난
forces, who are the
75년
sons
동안
and daughters of the people,
대한민국과
have
함께
shared their life and
생사고락을
death
같이
with the
하며
Republic of
숱한
Korea for the
난관
last
속에서도
75 years.
국가의 안전과
They have
번영을
worked
위해
tirelessly day and night to
굴절주야
defend the homeland for the
국토관에
country's
힘써왔습니다.
safety and prosperity,
오늘 국군의
surmounting
행사는
numerous challenges.
국군,
The Armed Forces
튼튼한
Day
안보,
ceremony of today is a
신뢰한
meaningful
평화를
event
주제로
with the people
국민과
held under the
함께하는
theme of
뜻깊은
strong
행사가 될
armed
것입니다.
forces, solid security, peace through power.
총.
이제 대통령님의
Now the
열병차가
President's vehicle,
지병지휘관
guided by General
한수중군의
Park
안내를
An-soo,
받으며
the commander of the
보급부대
Combined
쪽으로
Arms
천천히
Command and
이동하고
Control, is slowly approaching the
뒤를
infantry walking
합참의장과
unit.
육해공군
Following are the
참모총장이
vehicles
탑승한
carrying the
열병차가
chairman of
따르고
the Joint
있습니다.
Chiefs of Staff and Chiefs of Army, Navy,
오늘
and Air
행사를 총
Force.
지휘하고 있는 제병지휘관
Lieutenant General Park
박안수
An-soo,
중장은
the Combined Arms
646개
Commander, who is in overall command of today's event, was commissioned as the 46th class of the Korean Military Academy. He held key positions in the field and policy-making departments, including the Army Headquarters Command, the Chief of Staffs of the Operations Command, the Command Chief of Operations Planning, the Chief of Education and Training, and the Commander of the Approach Force. He has extensive expertise in the field of combined and joint operations and training, and he is considered the best
잠시
person to
후
lead the
국군
combined forces
통수권자이신
for this event.
대통령님께서 육군 부대를 사열하시겠습니다.
The President will now inspect the armed forces.
먼저 열병 선두에
First, at the lead
군사경찰
of the
MC
parade is the
이동됩니다.
Military Police MC Maneuver Unit.
경계 및 경호, 주요 인사
It
호위
performs
임무를
guard and
수행하고
security
있습니다.
service as well as escort duties for important
미국
personnel.
헌신의 신념으로
With the belief of devotion to the country, the descendants of Hwarang leading national defense, here are the military academy cadets. The cradle of strong national defense, equipped with literary and martial arts, the cadets of the 3rd Military Academy. A beautiful hand to keep the Korean armed forces healthy, the descendants of Nightingale, the cadets of the National Army Nurse Academy. Next is the leading infantry battalion for ground operations equipped with the warrior platform. The world's elite and irreplaceable unconventional warfare task forces, the invincible Black Beret. This is the unconventional warfare battalion. This is the integrated honor guard that brings honor to the armed forces by executing events for each military forces and state guest honor ceremonies. Inspection of integrated color guards. The Armed Forces Flag Corps consists of 576 echelon flag bearers at the brigade level and above. Each unit has saved the Republic of Korea from imminent peril over the past 75 years. They are the symbol of the noble tradition and honor of our armed forces, which has made today's advanced national defense possible. The Armed Forces Integrated Military Band leading the culture of the armed forces. Next is the victorious Navy that supports the freedom, peace, and prosperity of the Republic of Korea with power from the sea. Descendants of General Lee Sun-shin Chungmugong, they are the Naval Academy cadets who will lead the future maritime power. The core force of national defense, it is the Navy mixed battalion comprised of naval ships, aircraft, and special operations members. The Marine Corps battalion that stands with the people for justice and freedom. Next is the highest power that protects the Republic of Korea, the elite Air Force. The leaders of the aerospace age, the Air Force Academy cadets. The Air Force Mixed Battalion that carries out the important mission of protecting the airspace of the Republic of Korea. Another force protecting the Republic of Korea, the Reservist Force. The President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces has finished inspecting the infantry walking unit and is moving to the equipment unit to affirm the state-of-the-art weapon system. The President will inspect the equipment unit. First of all, the hero of amphibious warfare, Marine Corps Landing Assault Armored Vehicle, KAAV. The protection echelon, composed of anti-aircraft weapons and chemical, biological, and radiological reconnaissance and decontamination vehicles to protect the military and the public. Next is the artillery echelon, consisting of K-55A1 and K-9 self-propelled gun, multiple launcher 천무, and artillery detection radars. Next is the core of the missile defense system that performs the kill chain, the Korean 3-axis system. Next is the integrated choir, where the civil and military become one. It is the mechanized echelon consisting of the K-21, the highest performance infantry fighting vehicle, the world's best level K-2 tank, and the obstacle breaching tank. The Army Tiger echelon, based on the manned and unmanned complex combat system. The core of strong military based on cutting-edge science and technology, the unmanned system echelon, consisting of unmanned aircraft, small drones, unmanned undersea vehicles, and unmanned surface vehicles. Most of the proud equipment showcased today is made with Korean technological prowess. It is the state-of-the-art equipment that will not only promote national interests and enhance national prestige through defense industry exports, but also will keep our citizens safe from any threats. At this venue of today's ceremony, we are joined by personages from various countries and the Korean citizens to congratulate the Armed Forces Day. In addition, the leading figures of the founding of the Army, veterans and their descendants, contributors to the development of defense science and technology, and military elders who played a major role in laying the foundation of our military are also present. In particular, in the celebration of the 70th anniversary of the ROK-US alliance, key figures of the U.S. are present at the ceremony. They include descendants of former U.S. Secretary of State John Foster Dulles, who contributed to the ROK-US Mutual Defense Treaty, the predecessor of the ROK-US alliance, the U.S. Ambassador to Korea, and the Commander-in-Chief of the Combined Forces Command. In the future, our armed forces will maintain a tight readiness posture and quickly and resolutely punish enemy attacks in order to support the Republic of Korea. We have today key figures from our allies, including 22 countries participated and supported in the Korean War, as well as key officials of the UNC. In the future, our military will continue to realize a strong military, strong security, and peace through strength, together with our allies, including the members of the UNC, based on the solid ROK-US alliance. Through this inspection, we are viewing the display of our proud military forces, and we are also witnessing the weapon system that is applying state-of-the-art. Next is awarding medals and commendations to individuals and units who have contributed to national security. Parade rest. Today's award is conferred to Order of National Security Merit Chunsu Medal, Army Major General Yoo Seung-min, National Security Medal, Air Force Lieutenant Colonel Choi Woo-yong, National Security Medal, Master Chief Petty Officer Yang Young-wan, President Citation, Marine Corps Colonel Kwon In-tae, President Unit Citation, Army 22nd Infantry Division, Naval Operations Command, Air Force 11th Fighter Wing, U.S. Special Warfare Command in Korea. That was 4 individuals and 4 units. The individual award will be received together with their spouse, who spared no effort to the awardee so that he or she can faithfully carry out their duties. Certificate of Merit, 51st Infantry Division, Major General Yoo Seung-min. In acknowledgement of your great contribution to national security, the following medal is awarded in accordance to the Constitution of the Republic of Korea. Order of National Security Merit, Chunsu Medal, Republic of Korea President. The medal will be worn. The spouse will receive the flowers and will take a photo with the president. Please give them a big round of applause. National Security Medal, Air Force Information Planning Staff Department, Air Force Lieutenant Colonel Choi Woo-yong. Congratulations. The medal will be worn on the left. The spouse will receive the flowers and will take a commemoration photo. National Security Medal, Navy Submarine Command, Master Chief Petty Officer Yang Young-wan. Congratulations. The medal will be worn on the left chest. The spouse will receive the flowers and take a photo. Presidential Citation, Marine Corps Command, Marine Corps Colonel Kwon In-tae. Congratulations. The medal will be worn on the right-hand side. The spouse will receive the flowers and take a photo. Next is commendation of units. The award will be jointly received with the commander and the command sergeant major, who serves as the unit manager, as the backbone of the military's combat capabilities. Commendation, Army 22nd Infantry Division. The above unit's commander and all soldiers contributed greatly to the national security by faithfully performing their duties, thereby awarding this citation to commend. 2023, September 26th, Republic of Korea President. Please wear the ribbon of unit commendation.
함께 기념 촬영을 하시겠습니다.
We will take a commemorative photo.
대통령 부대 배창,
Presidential Commendation of Units, Naval Operations Command. Congratulations.
부대 배창 수치를 해용해 주겠습니다.
Please put the ribbon of the unit commendation.
함께 기념 촬영을 하시겠습니다.
The commemorative photo will be taken. The Presidential Commendation of Unit, Air Force 11th Fighter Wing. Congratulations.
부대 배창 수치를 해용해
Please
주겠습니다.
tie the ribbon of unit commendation.
함께 기념 촬영을
The
하시겠습니다.
commemorative photo will be taken.
대통령 부대 배창,
Presidential Commendation of Unit, U.S. Special Warfare Command in Korea. Congratulations.
부대 배창 수치를
Please
수여하시겠습니다.
tie the ribbon of the unit commendation.
기념 촬영을 하시겠습니다.
The commemorative photo.
대통령께서는
The
좌석으로
President will
이동하시겠습니다.
return to his seat.
내빈 여러분, 오늘
Distinguished
훈표창과
guests,
대통령 부대
please give
배창을
another round of
수상자와
applause
부대
to the
다시
winners
한번
and
축하와
the
격려의
units.
박수를 보내주십시오. 부대 차렷.
Attention.
차렷!
다음은
Next,
대통령님께서
the President
앞으로
will
나가셔서
deliver
기념식을
his
하시겠습니다.
commemorative speech.
총성 기념사
Commemorative speech.
부대를 중시하.
부대 열중서 열중 쇼
Parade rest.
국민 여러분,
My fellow Koreans,
국군
men
장병과
and
내외
women
귀빈
in
여러분,
uniform, distinguished
건국
guests,
제
I
75주년
wholeheartedly congratulate you
진심으로
on the
축하합니다.
75th Armed Forces Day.
지금 이
I am
순간에도
deeply grateful for the dedication and hard work of our men and women in uniform who are fulfilling their duty to defend our country's land, sea, and air at this very moment.
깊이 감사드립니다. 아울러
I would also like to thank our service members who are deployed in distant foreign countries, devoting themselves to promoting world peace. In addition, I'd like to express my profound respect and gratitude to our fallen heroes as well as the founding members of our military, our veterans and reservists who defended the freedom of our nation.
그리고 장병
I
여러분을
also deeply thank the
물심양면으로
parents,
뒷받침하며
wives, and husbands,
곁에서
sons and
묵묵히
daughters
헌신해온
who silently
군인 가족
dedicate
여러분,
themselves to supporting our service
한반도의
members as
평화와
well as
안정에
members
기여하며
of the United States
70년
Forces
한미
Korea
동맹
and their
역사를
families who
함께
have contributed
만들어온
to peace and
주한
stability
미군
on the Korean
장병과
Peninsula
가족
and together with us
여러분들께도
forged the
깊이
70-year-long
감사드립니다.
history of the ROK-US alliance.
존경하는 국민 여러분,
Honorable Koreans,
장병
members of the armed forces,
대한민국 국군은
since its founding
건국
75
이래
years
지난
ago,
75년
our
동안
military has carried out its mission with a tremendous
대한민국
responsibility
최후
to defend
보루로서
our homeland as the last
국가방위의
bastion
막중한 책임을
of
지고
freedom and democracy
맡은 바
in the
사명을
Republic of Korea.
다해왔습니다. 우리 군은
Our armed forces
북한 공산
defended our
침략으로부터
country against the North
피로써
Korean communist
이 나라를
invasion with
지켜냈습니다.
their blood.
그리고
They have
끊임없는
also
북한의
built
도발에
the
맞서
foundation for remarkable
한치의
economic
흔들림
development
없이
by unwaveringly
국가 안보를
protecting our national
지켜냄으로써
security against continuous
눈부신
provocations
경제
from
발전의
North Korea.
토대를 만들었습니다. 광복 후
Our military
제대로 된
was
무기도 없는
underarmed
열악한
in an
환경에서
awful state
태동한
at its
우리
founding
군은
after liberation.
이제는
Feared by enemies
적에게는
and trusted
두려움을
by our
안겨주고
people, it has now
국민에게는
grown
신뢰받는
into one of the
세계
mightiest
속의
military
강군으로
forces in the world.
성장했습니다. 우리의 손으로
We have developed
직접
a cutting-edge
최첨단
fighter jet
전투기를
and built
개발하였고
a world-class
세계
Aegis
최고 수준의
destroyer with our own hands
이지스함을 건조했으며
and are exporting high-performance
뛰어난
tanks,
성능의
self-propelled
전차,
howitzers,
자주포 전투기들을
and combat aircraft
사상
in
최대 규모로
record amounts.
수출하는 성과도 달성하였습니다. 6.25 전쟁
During the
당시
Korean War,
자유세계의
many young
수많은
people from the
젊은이들이
free world
대한민국의
rushed to the
자유를
Republic of
지키기
Korea
위해
to defend
달려왔다면
its freedom.
이제는
And
우리
now,
젊은이들이
our young
세계
people
곳곳의
are deployed to
자유와
many
평화를
parts of the
지키기
world
위해
to protect
파견되어
freedom
있습니다.
and peace.
세계 속
As the
강군으로
commander-in-chief
성장한
of
우리
the
군을
armed
바라보면
forces, I feel an overwhelming sense of pride as I see how our military has grown into a strong force internationally.
존경하는 국민
Honorable
여러분,
fellow Koreans,
북한은 지난
despite
수십 년
repeated
동안
warnings from the international community over the past
거듭된
several
경고에도
decades,
불구하고
North Korea
핵과
has
미사일
been
능력을
upgrading its
고도화하고 있으며
nuclear and missile
나아가
capabilities. Moreover,
핵사용
it has
협박을
been blatantly
노골적으로
threatening to
가해오고
use
있습니다.
nuclear weapons.
이는 우리 대한민국 국민에 대한
Constitutes
실존적
an
위협이자
existential threat to
세계
our
평화에
people
대한
and a grave
중대한
challenge to
도전입니다.
world peace.
북한
The North
정권이
Korean regime's
핵무기 개발에
obsession
집착하는
with the
사이
development of nuclear
북한
weapons
주민들의
aggravates
고통은
the North Korean
더욱
people's
가중되고
suffering,
있으며 주민에
and
대한
it continues
북한
to
정권의
exploit and
수탈과
oppress its people
인권
and
탄압은
violate
지속되고
their
있습니다.
human rights.
북한 정권은
The North Korean regime
핵무기가
must
자신의
clearly
안위를
realize that
지켜주지
nuclear
못한다는
weapons will
사실을
never be able to
분명히
guarantee
알아야 합니다.
its security.
우리 군은
Based on
실전적인
battle-ready
전투
combat
역량과
capabilities
확고한
and a solid
대비
readiness
태세를
posture, our military
도발해올 경우
will immediately
즉각 응징할
retaliate against any North
북한이
Korean
핵을 사용할
provocations. If
한미
North Korea
동맹의
uses nuclear
압도적
weapons,
대응을 통해
its regime will be brought to
북한
an end
정권을
by an
종식시킬
overwhelming
것입니다.
response from the Republic of Korea-US alliance.
정부는
Upon
굳건한
the
한미
foundation
동맹을
of
바탕으로
the ironclad ROK-US
한미일
alliance,
안보 협력을
our government will
더욱
further
강화하고
strengthen security
나아가
cooperation between the
우방국들과
Republic of Korea,
긴밀히
the United
연대하여
States, and
강력한
Japan.
안보
Furthermore,
태세를
we will
확립해
establish a
나갈
strong
것입니다.
security posture by standing
또한
in
우리
close
국민은
solidarity with our partner
북한의
countries.
공산 세력
On top of this,
그
our
추종
people
세력의
will never be deceived by
가짜
the
평화
fake peace
속임수에
tricks of North
결코
Korea's communist
현혹되지
regime,
않을 것입니다.
its followers, and anti-state forces.
국군 장병 여러분,
members of the armed
우리
forces.
군은
Our military
한국형
is arming itself with an overwhelming response
압도적인 대응
capability
능력과
and retaliatory
응징
posture,
태세를 갖추어
including
나가고
the
있으며
ROK-3K defense,
전략 자산을
and will
통합
soon
지휘할
establish a strategic
전략
command
사령부를
to integrate
곧
and command
창설할
our
것입니다.
relevant assets.
최근에는
Recently, the
북한의
Drone
드론
Operations
도발에 대한
Command was launched
대응
to
작전을
oversee
총괄하는
military actions against
드론
North Korean
작전
provocations
사령부를
that come
창설했습니다.
via drone.
무엇보다
Above all,
강력한
the cornerstone of
국방력의
our
원천은
robust national defense
여기 있는 국군
lies in your
장병 여러분의
unwavering military spirit,
투철한 군인 정신과
strong commitment,
확고한
and a clear
대적관입니다.
definition of who your enemies are.
엄정한 군기를
I
통해
strongly urge you to train hard every day
교육
with the
훈련에
discipline
매진해
demanded
줄
in
것을
real combat
당부합니다.
situations.
존경하는 국민
Honorable
여러분,
Koreans,
저와 바이든
U.S.
대통령은
President Joe Biden and I
보도가 되고
announced
있는 북핵
the
위협에
Washington Declaration
실질적으로
this April
대응하기 위해
to
지난
substantively
워싱턴 선언을
address the escalating
발표했습니다.
North Korean missile threats.
이제 한미
Now,
동맹은
the ROK-US
핵을 기반으로
alliance
하는
has become a
동맹으로
more sophisticated
고도화되었습니다.
nuclear-based alliance.
한미 핵
We
협의
will
그룹을
establish
통해
a unified
미국의
response
핵
system
자산과
that combines U.S.
우리의
nuclear
비핵
assets
자산을 결합한
and our non-nuclear
일체적
assets
대응
through
체계를
the ROK-US
구축해 나갈
Nuclear
것입니다.
Consultative Group.
한반도
The
영내에
U.S. strategic
수시
assets
전개될
to be deployed
미
frequently
전략 자산은
within the Korean
북핵
Peninsula
억지력을
will strengthen our
강화시킬
deterrence
것입니다.
against North Korea's nuclear
아울러
weapons.
한미 동맹의
Moreover,
협력 범위를
the scope of cooperation
우주와
of the ROK-US
사이버
alliance
영역으로
will be
확대하고
expanded to include
연합
outer space and
연습과
cyber
훈련도
domains, and
더욱
our combined
강화해
exercises
나갈 것입니다.
and training will be bolstered
캠프
further.
데이비드 한미일 협력
The
체계는
framework of ROK-US
억지력을
Japan cooperation
한층 더
forged at
강화할
Camp
것입니다.
David will help further reinforce our deterrence against North Korea's nuclear program.
우리가 직면한
In
복합
order to
위기를
prevail
극복하고
over the poly crisis facing
미래
us
안보 위협에
and prepare for
대비하기
future
위해서는
security threats,
첨단
we must
과학기술에
employ
기반한
cutting-edge science and technology
신속하게
and innovate our
이루어내야
national defense. We
인공지능과
must swiftly
유무인
enhance
복합
capabilities
전투체계,
that will shape the
우주와
battlefields
사이버,
of the future,
전자기 등
including AI-based
미래의
manned,
전장을
unmanned
주도할
teaming
역량을
system, and
비약적으로
space,
발전시켜야
cyber,
합니다.
and electromagnetic
아울러
weaponry. Additionally,
우리 장병들을
we
위한
cannot build a
투자를
strong military
제대로 하지 않고서는
without properly investing
강군을
in our
만들
men
수
and
없습니다.
women in uniform.
우리 장병들의
We will
복무
assist our
여건과
soldiers by
병영
significantly
환경을
improving their service
획기적으로
and living
개선하여
conditions so they
최고
can
수준의
attain the highest
전투
level
역량을
of combat
이끌어내도록
capabilities.
지원할 것입니다. 장병의 보수,
Solid support will be provided to our soldiers in all areas, including wages, military supplies, meals, housing, and medical care, to improve their combat capabilities.
우리 방위
Our
산업은
defense industry
세계
is making
속으로
inroads
뻗어나가고
around the
있으며
world,
많은
and many
나라들은
countries
우리
have commended
무기의
us
우수성에
on the
찬사를
excellence of our
쏟아내고
weapons.
있습니다. 미래의
The
성장
government will
동력이자
double its support
첨단
so that the
산업을
defense
견인하는
industry, a
방위
future
산업이
growth engine that is driving the
국가
cutting-edge
안보에
industries,
기여하고
can contribute to
경제
national
발전의
security and
선도
grow into a
산업으로
leading
성장할 수
sector
있도록
that drives economic
정부로
progress.
지원을 강화할 것입니다. 존경하는 국민 여러분,
Honorable fellow Koreans,
자랑스러운
our proud
국군
men and
장병
women in
여러분,
uniform,
그리고 이 자리에
and
함께해 주신
distinguished guests
내외
from home and
귀빈
abroad.
여러분. 우리는
We
역사를
have
통해
learned from history
강한
that only
군대만이
a strong military
진정한
can
평화를
guarantee true
보장한다는 것을
peace.
잘 알고 있습니다. 국민
The
여러분의
public's trust
군에 대한 신뢰와
in the
애정이
military and affection for the military is essential to building strong armed forces.
저는
As Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces,
적에게는
I will do all I can to build a strong military that instills fear in the enemy and trust in the people.
다시 한번
Along with the people, I once again congratulate you on the 75th Armed Forces Day, together with our great people. Thank you. Attention. End of commemorative speech.
대통령님께서는 단상 좌석으로
Please give a big
이동하시겠습니다.
hand to the President who expressed our unwavering trust and affection toward our armed forces.
Now that was our live coverage of the 75th Armed Forces Day ceremony. And to give you a short wrap-up, President Yoon Suk-yeol stressed that North Korea must realize that nuclear weapons will never be able to guarantee its security. And to improve combat capabilities, he also pledged to provide solid support to soldiers in all areas, including wages, military supplies, and housing. And like we just mentioned, this year's event is especially getting more attention, as in the afternoon, a large-scale military parade will be held for the first time in 10 years. That wraps up our special coverage, and we'll be back with our regular newscast at 12 p.m. Korea time. Thank you for watching.